All right, in this call, I'm having Andy join me today just to help me give you an example of a phone call that you might make to your sphere of influence. We've been promoting the concept of contacting your database in the last training sessions that we've been doing with the agents. So this is a little bit of an example of what you can say in a phone call with some brand new programs recently released by Lifetime Home Loans. So Andy, thanks for joining me.
Yes, sir.
Great, great. We're going to do this role play, which I hate that Andy's really good at. So bear with us. This is just to give you some ideas. All right, so here we go. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, Andy, Daryl Stevens calling here. How are you?
I'm good, Daryl. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I haven't called you for a little while. I thought I better check in and see how things are going.
I'm still kicking. Yeah, everything's
Uh,
going good. How about you?
I'm not too bad. Not too bad for an old guy, right?
Yeah, you still doing real estate?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know how to do anything else, so I'm stuck in this business, regardless of what happens. So, how's the family? How's the kids?
Yeah, everybody, they're all having a good time at school, or so they say, and yeah, everything's going good, man.
Oh,
Can't
good.
complain.
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I know you're busy, so I won't take a whole bunch of your time, but I have a couple of things I wanted to share with you real quick, if that's okay.
Sure.
Okay, super. You've probably been watching interest rates going all over the place over the last several years and skyrocketing off the charts, right?
Yeah, I've heard about it. I haven't really looked into it for myself, but I definitely have heard the news stories.
Good, good. Yeah, one of the reasons I wanted to call you is if you know anybody that's thinking about buying or selling, there's a time window ahead of us of anywhere from 30 to 90 days. It's going to be really important. Interest rates, I don't know if you know, have dropped almost 1.5% over the last 13 weeks.
Wow.
Um, yeah, that's kind of a big deal. If someone was looking for a $500,000 home and got discouraged because the payment was so high, that's a $500 reduction in the payment on the same house.
Wow.
Or they could actually increase their buying power by up to $80,000 to get a little bit more home if they weren't finding what they were looking for. So kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Do you know anybody that you can think of at this time that maybe sitting on the fence or is a little discouraged about buying a house that needs one?
Yeah, I've talked to a couple people. Let me get a hold of them and have them reach out to you and see if that would make sense. I do know a couple people who are looking, but with the craziness of the market the last couple of years and then the interest rates going up, they just kind of put it on the wayside and they don't think they'll ever be able to buy.
There are a huge number of people that are in that same category. In
Yeah.
fact, I'll tell you the most efficient way to do it rather than you doing my job for me is text me their name and phone number, and I promise I won't throw you under the bus. I'll give them a call and just let them know that we have the services available and give them the same information. But
Okay.
in the next several months, it's predicted that interest rates are going to drop another 2 or 3 times this year. And as
Good.
that starts to happen, uh, the market heats up. We go back into that multiple offer situation. Prices start to go up, which kind of offsets the savings that we can take advantage of right now. So the timing is really, really important if they'll do that. I've got one other program that may be interesting to some of these people. And that is that our lender actually has the ability to give them their cash equity out in advance. So if they're buying new construction or wanted to put a down payment down and they don't have the cash, we have the ability to get that out for them. And then we also can attach to that a guaranteed sale program. So these are great programs that our lender that we own. I remember that I told you about us owning our own lender.
Yeah.
But these are two great programs that they just released the other day. So that's kind of exciting if you want to pass that along to those people and be sure and text me their numbers, huh?
Yeah, I can definitely do that. Not a problem. That sounds
All right,
awesome.
and I've got you on my lunch list, so I'll give you a call. Maybe in the next week or two we can go out and grab a bite.
Sounds like a plan. Well, I appreciate it.
All right, my friend. Hey, thanks for taking my call. Talk to you soon.
Of course. See ya.
All right, bye bye.
Bye. Ring ring.
Hello.
Hey, Daryl, it's Andy with Remax Associates. How are you doing today?
Hey, Andy, I'm good. Good to hear from you.
Yeah, it's been a little while. How's the family? How's work?
Oh, things are okay. Pretty
Yeah,
boring
hanging in
around
there.
here. What's that?
You're hanging in there.
Yeah, yeah. One day at a time.
I hear you. I hear you. Well, I am reaching out real quick. I'm still selling real estate. I know it's been a little while since we talked, but I wanted to reach out with some good news on what's going on in the market. Do you have just a few minutes?
Yeah, there's actually good news.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Well, if you listen to the news channels right now, you wouldn't think so. But in my experience, is the news channels are 4 to 6 months behind what's actually happening in the market. So our lender, we have an in-house lender, Lifetime Home Loans, who's come out with a couple of different programs. One is interest rates have dropped over 1.5% right now, down from their high 13 weeks ago. So that means that if you were looking to buy a house, it's a $500 a month less payment or $80,000 more in purchasing power. For any of you, for yourself, or for anybody else that you know that's looking to buy a home, that's a huge advantage right now. As that news gets out there and as interest rates continue, as we expect to lower throughout the year, we're going to see that ability to have that extra money, that $80,000 in purchasing power kind of go away, because as every 1% the interest rate drops, about 50,000 more people qualify for a home. So you're going to start seeing a lot more people looking to buy a house as the rates keep going down. So, do you know anybody who's looking to purchase right now that might make sense for?
Oh, not off the top of my head, but I'll keep that in mind.
That's awesome. Well, I appreciate you doing that. And in addition to that, our lender also has a program that will help people who are get a little nervous about listing their home because they don't have a place to go yet, and they're worried about being homeless. Is kind of how my clients come back and talk to me about it. We have a program that allows the lender to give you the equity out of your property up front to go buy the home that you want, whether it's a new build or an existing home, and
Wow.
guarantee the sell of your home, that you have a price guarantee. Your home will sell for at least this much, in order to purchase. So it just kind of helps take that risk factor away from a lot of people who
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
nervous.
Where was that when I was buying?
You know, that's a really good question. They are changing all the time. This is brand new, like as in the last 24 hours that we
Wow.
got this information out. So yeah,
Cool.
it is a huge advantage for a lot of buyers right now. So
All
if you
right.
know anybody who's looking, feel free to give them my information. I'd love to talk to them. And let's get them rolling down the home ownership road.
Okay. Well, sounds great. All right,
Okay. Well,
buddy.
Daryl, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me today. Is there anything I can do for you?
Oh, it snowed the other day. I still haven't done my driveway.
You need to get that cleared, huh? Well, that massive driveway you have,
Yeah,
we
right.
better get over there and fix that.
Right. No, I'm good. But thanks, buddy.
You're welcome. I'll talk to you later.
All right. See you later.
Thanks. Bye.
Well, those weren't perfect, but I hope you get the idea. I noticed that we both got a little bit wordy. We practiced this one time is all, and then just jumped into the pool. So I would encourage you to practice this a little bit. Cut the time to at least half what we spend on this. The time you spend reconnecting with your client, that's up to you. It's always good to catch up, but the business part of it ought to be short and sweet to respect their time. You've got two great reasons to call, the two new programs that are available from Lifetime Home Loans. So be sure and reach out to your contact there to get more details and a copy of the flyer that they've prepared for you. Thanks for listening, and we hope this makes a difference.